record. Okay, here we are. I'm going to put us on gallery or speaker view for the for those that are watching live and for the recording. So happy Thursday, happy week 3 of October. I love to start these out with a couple wins of the week. Christy is actually getting she is with she's at her breast surgeon's office. She has her checkup. So she is doing her, I don't know if it's annual or every 6-month checkup, and her mammogram. She is 5 years out from her breast cancer treatment and story, her own personal journey herself. And Tish is on the way to Vermont today. So you just get me today, but hopefully y'all secretly, hopefully it'll be shorter because Tish isn't here. Just kidding. She knows that she says, she'll always say, okay, I need 10 minutes, y'all. And then there's 30 minutes. So we tease her about that. But Christy says that she's going to actually dial in if she can, because she's going to be in her medical gown before they call her back. So we'll see if she actually jumps in. But Tammy did hers yesterday. I love to start these out with a couple of wins of the week. But for those of you whom I've never met before or have not met me, I know we have a lot of new people. I'm Allie Santano. I'm one of the leaders on this big coffee chat that we do. We have a few teams together that like to come together and chat. Actually, Tish and Christy, my two sisters, we chat all day, every day anyway. So it just makes sense that we would do our coffee chat together. So we do these every Thursday at 11 Central. And this is kind of where we get kind of our weekly juju. And then also we can get, people share stories, but I love to start these out with a couple of wins of the week. So who would like to share a win this past week, whether it be you got an order or whether it be you got your 1,500 or whatever it is? I'd love to have like 1 or 2 of those. So who would like to go first? Because I will call out on someone. Don't everybody turn your cameras off now, because
I have a win.
Yay, is that Michelle?
Even though you can't see me, I'm sorry, my hair's wrapped up in a towel.
Okay.
But I'm doing my first vendor event on Sunday. So
yay!
I'm super excited about that.
Is it in person or online?
It is in person. So
awesome.
This is my first time ever doing anything in person. So I'm nervous, but very excited.
I think you're going to love it. I know you, and I think you're going to really enjoy being there in person. I have some thoughts for you. So text me separately and I can just kind of brain dump some thoughts in a voice text to you for that. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Does anybody else want to share?
Hey, Allie, it's Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
So I thought I was going to have a stinker of a party.
Okay.
And it turned out to be over $1,000.
Hallelujah. So what happened? Why did it, first of all, I love you that you called it a stinker, because my sister calls it a party. So clearly that's what we refer to whenever we're not happy with something.
Clearly. So I felt like I did all the right things. Like I did all the steps. I did all the hostess coaching. My hostess was great. She had 27 people that joined.
Mm-hmm.
During my live, though, there were 3. So then I followed up actually with each person that joined. I just, private message them, if you didn't, the usual, if you didn't see it, watch the replay, let me know what I can do to help you. I'm here, blah, blah, blah. And I did it consistently. I checked back with them a few times. If some of them said like not interested, no. And that was fine. But the ones that weren't responding, or I could tell didn't check their messages, I sent them a few more. And anyway, it turned out that I got 7 orders and it was over $1,000.
That is amazing. Well, what I think I heard you say is that you checked back several times. Like, do you think that was the big difference?
I think it was that I was consistently posting in the group page as well. So I think I was just kind of the squeaky wheel, and that eventually, it all came to fruition.
Tammy, thank you for sharing that. I so appreciate that. And that is a massive win. And what I think also what I want to point out that you said is that you were okay with 7 orders. We make such a big deal about 10 orders, but sometimes when I'm talking to a stylist, we're like, we only have 7 orders. I'm like, what are the sales? 1,000. Okay. That's a win. You know what I mean? And so I'm so glad that you shared that. Thank you. It is so important that we get in front of people. Y'all, it's just hard to get in front of people. I mean, that's why Instagram ads are the way they are. I'm going to mute you, Tammy, because you have some background information. I think that's Christy. I just muted her. She didn't realize she was on a mute. She's at that doctor's office. But that's what I heard you say. We have to get in front of people. And honestly, the parties I end up shopping are the ones that people follow up with me 3 or 4 times, because it's not a mental note that I make to go back to that party. If they message me while I'm driving, it's hard for me to make a mental note to go back. If they message me while I'm talking to Jennifer Krause on the phone, I'm not making a mental note to go back. If they message me while I'm making dinner, I'm not making a mental note to go back. But if they message me if they catch me while I'm sitting there, vegging out on my phone, I will shop. So that's why we have to go back. So I'm really, really glad that you said you followed up several times. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. And just to that point though, is I actually had somebody tell me, oh, I forgot I joined that group. And so it was, nothing intentional. It's just like you said, people get busy and I'm not on the to-do list.
Exactly.
So it helped.
Thank you for sharing that, Tammy. I want to pull, so there's a lot of things in the chat here. So Beck, I'm going to assume that's how I say that. Beck Blakemore, she got her 50 pink warrior packs. I absolutely freaking love that. Thank you so much for doing that and for sharing. And I want to call out here, Ashley. She submitted over $700 this past week. You guys, I just want to publicly ask for prayers for Ashley. She and her husband's going through anyway, they have medical stuff going on in their family, and that girl has every reason in the world to not submit $700 this past week. Okay. I think, and I'm speaking for you, Ashley, and you can speak if you want or not, but I want to just point, and that goes into this, what we're going to talk about today with this mega party, this business. And I don't know, Ashley, I could do totally wrong, but this business is such a light to people. And Ashley may be like, well, this is the thing that, this is kind of fun in the time when I have all this other stuff going on. I know that's what it was for me, and that's going to lead into our mega party. But Ashley, you just literally, you get the winning ticket today for sharing your win of the week. So thank you very, very much for doing that. And it is a real perspective that you literally can do that from anywhere, right? You can do that from the hospital. You can do that from, wherever. So thank you all so much for sharing. Okay. So I quickly want to go through promotions. Okay. Y'all put a 1 in the comments, and I don't even have this in front of me. I don't have it in front of me. If you earned the bracelet, I think it's called the Iris bracelet. That's what, someone has put a 1 in the comments, submitted your $1,500. Yay. I love that. I love seeing all these ones. We had a lot of people on our team do that. Put a 2 in the comments if you submitted $1,000 and got your RRC. Yes, Ashley, 100% girl. I'm feeling that. Okay. 2 in the comments if you got your RRC level 1, you got your $250 in free jewelry. Absolutely love hearing that. Who feels like we're absolutely spoiled? Put a 3 in the comments if you're like, Park Lane spoils us. So that's how I feel. That's like, oh my gosh. It's like do you ever feel like when you get free jewelry, you're like, I don't remember what this was for. And that is a high class problem, right? Put a 4 in the comments if you have ever been with another company and not felt that way. Just kidding. I don't want to go negative, but that is the comparison point, right? So Melanie's like, hell yeah, 4. So, well, y'all, let's go through let's go through the promos quickly. It's hard for me to talk when I can't see myself. There I am. Let's go through the comments quick. I mean, the promos quickly, and then let's really talk about this mega party, because our Pink Power Party, we kicked it off silently yesterday. Okay. But before we get into we have a massive opportunity and a massive, space that we're creating to give so much love over the next few days. But before we go into that, I want to go through the promos. So, okay, so you got the loop, right? So, hello, holiday jewelry. We're not going to talk a lot about how holiday jewelry in this mega party. First of all, we won't have it. I will not have the jewelry. So this mega party is about pink. It's about pink. It's about purpose. And we have 8 more weeks to talk about holiday jewelry. We will have another mega party in November featuring holiday gifts and holiday looks and everything. But you can order your holiday jewelry this weekend if you would like. Okay. I don't have a ton of details on if it's limited or not. I know as much as you do, which was what was sent out in the loop this morning. But y'all, it's, oh my gosh, put a word in the comments of what you think. If there's one word to describe what you think of this holiday collection, because I was like, there's not a single piece. Because I mean, the cool thing about Park Lane is that when you have a broad variety of jewelry, not all of it speaks to you. I was like, okay, in this collection, only going to order the pieces that I love. Oh my gosh, I freaking love all of them. The delicates are calling me. I know, it's mind-blowing. Yes, fabulous, stunning, stunning. I feel the same way. Okay, so in 2 weeks, what I do know, after 2 weeks go by, then we can use our RRCs on the holiday collection. They have to reserve for customers. They're going to see how that goes. But after 2 weeks, that is the one thing that I did read. Okay. So Tish is overnighting hers, and she's going to go live in the Treasure Tribe this weekend to show, like she loves to do, and show the pieces so you can kind of see it a little up close and personal before you order your stuff. So if you want to do that, you can. She's going to do that. She's already said this morning or yesterday she's going to do that. Okay, second thing, Scott's birthday weeks. Just as a reminder, when we submit $5,000 this in October, okay, then we get that gorgeous royalty bracelet. Where is it? Right? Is that what we get? Yes. Yes. It's somewhere. We have a lot of things. Okay. The royalty bracelet is what we get. The new thing that we have this month is this, the last 2 weeks of this month is the Chameleon Bracelet. Have you guys seen that? Let me find that picture. Y'all have no idea. My phone was on fire this morning. I'm very behind, but the Chameleon Bracelet. Look at this. It's like a, I don't know. It's like, do they describe it here? Anyway, it's this gorgeous impression bracelet. So when we submit $1,500, then we get the Chameleon Bracelet. I'm sure someone has some really great in real life photos that they will be able to show. I know Christine Turner was sent photos. So that is that. So if you submitted $1,000 in the first 2 weeks, I want you to push yourself to get to 1,500 these last 2 weeks. If you submitted 1,500 these first 2 weeks, do it again, because you know what you're capable of doing. Okay. But the 5,000 is for the month. All right. So that's that. Let's see what else is on here. The Pink Power. Okay. Sparkle Convention. I think the registration is open, and there is an early registration gift, which is this gorgeous, can y'all see that? Electric honeycomb bracelet. It's like this electric blue, you guys. It's called electric. And so what I love about these honeycomb bracelets, it's like they have pavés around the outside of them. So it retails for $304. You have until November 2nd for the VIP registration to get it with the VIP registration. Okay. So just pointing that out, that's in the loop as well. Okay. We talked about that. What is next? Pink Power Impression Bracelet. I'm going to talk more about this later, but this is really what we're going to be focusing on in the mega party. How do you register? Shatiqua, if you go to your email, you should have received a loop or ask your upline, but the registration will be in the back office. Okay. Okay, so Pink Power Impression Bracelet. Next thing. Okay, final 2 weeks, the 5,000 Club, final 2 weeks. Oh, the final 2 weeks for ranking up in October. So promoting any career level whatsoever, then you get the, oh my gosh, so many bracelets, y'all. What is the bracelet called? It is called the Prism bracelet. So ranking up in October, you get the Prism bracelet. The bonus is the same. Cabo San Lucas is the same. And RRC level 2 bombshell bracelet, which is the black bombshell bracelet. I don't have the white one sitting over here, but those are the main promos. The updated one, the new one that you need to focus on for the last 2 weeks, look at what you're wanting to accomplish. You have RRC, you have the Chameleon bracelet by submitting 1,500. You have the 5,000 for the whole month. Okay. And then ranking up. That's what I would say are the big deals, but also registering for Sparkle and getting that bracelet. Okay. Do it by November the 2nd. I promise you, you will be sad if you don't get it. The cool thing about earning all of these things, y'all. So type a 5 in the comments if you earned this stuff with Sparkle. All right. Is that now that it's available, you don't have to purchase it. And you have it. This is the only holiday jewelry that I have. Okay. By the way, I'm stacking this bracelet or this ring with the Josie, and it's just so beautiful. I left this in a bathroom at a restaurant and I had to go back and get it because I figured this ring was going to be really expensive, but you don't have to purchase it. So push yourself to earn these things so that you have them whenever they come for sale, because that is your customers want to see you in this. Okay. So those are all the promos. I don't know if we have any questions on that. Do we have any questions on the promos? Pop it in the comments or unmute yourself and ask, and we can go through it. Oh, thank you, Emily, for sharing that link. I really, really appreciate that. No, we good? Okay.
What's the date for the convention? This
I'm
is
sorry.
Rosetta.
Say that
What's the
again.
date? What's the date for the convention? This is Rosetta Lambert.
Oh, hey, that's a good question. Let me see. I didn't look at it close enough to actually see because I don't even know what I'm doing next week. But let's see. I hate it when I print.
I see someone put January 9th through the 12th.
Yep, it's January 9th through the 12th.
Okay.
Thank you. Because I didn't.
And
I
where's,
don't do that.
and where's the location it's going to be at?
Oh, it's virtual. So it'll be in your house.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
In your house, in your jammies. And you can make it because of that. So it's what I love about virtual convention. And you can even be doing parties at the same time. So in that link, yes, thank you, Emily, for putting that in the link. It has all of those details. So thank you very much, Emily, for sharing that. Okay, so let's talk mega party. All right. I was really thinking about this mega party. So here's the deal with our mega parties. Our mega parties they serve so many purposes. The cool thing with this mega party is that, and I want you all to come into this pink party, mega party with a heart. Okay. Many times our mega parties are about sharing fashion and fun and getting sales and booking parties. Okay. This will be the same. However, this mega party comes with purpose. There's probably not a single person on this call that is not currently or has not been affected by breast cancer. Okay. Whether it be a friend that got a letter in the mail and they had to wait for 2 weeks to find out if they had it and they didn't, and that 2 weeks was miserable. Okay. Or it is or they've lost someone, or it is they have someone close to them now going through it. What I do know is that you don't really know until you have someone close to you that's gone through it, or you have gone through it yourself. And as the years go by, it's 1 in 8. And so there's not one person on this call that does not remember what that was like walking with someone or going through it yourself. So what I do know, because I personally, my sister Christy, she's here, she's going to her appointment. Like I said, I don't know if she's here, but she's getting her mammogram right now. I hate that she's there by herself. The times that she would go to her doctor's appointments by herself, I had anxiety until she called and gave the update. And the update of what she was told was never 100% what the doctor said. And so there were always details missing, and it created anxiety for me. Okay. My other story of walking with someone, it was my husband, my personal husband, not somebody else's husband. I think someone is not on mute. If you don't mind muting yourself, just making sure. Hold on, let me find the person. I'm just going through here who's not muted. Okay. I found her, Sue. Just for the recording purposes. Walking through it with my husband. He did not go through breast cancer. He went through prostate cancer treatment. But what I do know is our bubble of sparkle is an escape. It is a source of light. It is a source of love. It is a source of escape, that nothing negative comes from our team, our community, this jewelry. We have women so people show up to this mega party for very, very different reasons. And the purpose for this mega party is to make an impact. We are going to be talking this mega party. We are not going to be showing the holiday jewelry because it is everything about this bracelet and the rest of the collection, of course. But this bracelet is going to be the big focus of this mega party, because this bracelet is what's going to make an impact in patients' lives. Okay. So I want you to think about this from the standpoint of, yes, Amy's here. We have incredible testimonials that are going to be shared. Amy is one of them. She's going to be sharing her personal testimonial live. We have other stylists that are sharing their own personal testimonies with family members that have been through it, those that have made it, those that haven't. And so this space that we're creating that people can come into, people are going to show up for they're going to get very, very different things out of it. And our jobs, I don't want you to look at this as I'm just going to get some volume. I want you to look at this as this is an incredible community that I'm going to invite people to. You could even think about inviting people as if it's a PR event, okay? They will shop if they want to shop. They end up hosting if they want to host, and we'll talk a little bit about that. They may get in there and think, oh my God, I need to be a part of this community. But the impact that we can make is really what I want you to go into this mega party. So this mega party is for everyone. This mega party is not just for those that have time this weekend. This mega party is not just for those that don't have a party this weekend. This mega party is for every single person on this team because of the impact that you can make. And you don't know what that impact is going to be with each individual person. So people show up to these parties for very different reasons. And maybe they just show up because they were invited. What they get out of it and how it lands on them is very different. Someone may get into this mega party, and because of the stuff that we share and the testimonials that they hear, they schedule a mammogram, their first one ever. That could be the impact that this makes on someone's life. They could be going through treatment and suffering alone. I walked into a boutique here in town, and the boutique owner I've known for a long time. We're not close friends. We've gotten closer since this. She said, we've met before. And I was like, yes, we've met before. I think we met at the post office, blah, 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 blah. She said, I have to tell you that watching you share your husband's cancer journey on Facebook, she said, when I saw that parade, because, during the pandemic, nobody touched each other or gotten around. They just did parades for everything. So we did a parade to celebrate my husband's last day of radiation. She goes, when I saw that parade, I regretted going through my cancer journey alone. She goes, I've been very quiet about it. I have very few people that know about it. She is going through the ringer with her cancer journey, still going through it. Okay. And she said watching that video inspired me to be more public and to be more open and to let people in. It could land on someone like that. Okay. Someone could come in to this mega party and see the absolute love and joy and environment, like this, really warm and inviting environment that we have, and see how these rewards can actually be gifted to someone. And they may decide to host a party because they're going through treatment and they want to get some hostess rewards so they can take gifts to their treatment center, because man, when you're going through it, you just kind of have to find the things that lift you up. Okay. That may be why they get in. Someone may come into this mega party just because they were invited and they're like, I need 5 of those bracelets for my sister. When I was little, a baby, her name's Christy. I couldn't say that. I said Titty. Okay. So she's TIDI. I'm just going to say, but she's Aunt Titty. As the kids got older, they're like, we're not calling her Aunt Titty in front of people. When she went through cancer, it seemed appropriate to be Team Titty. Okay. I've never heard men talk about breasts so comfortably amongst each other and the women in our family whenever she was going through that. Okay. So there are people that are going to be in this party. They may come in and be like, I need 5 of those bracelets because team Sharon, we all need those bracelets, like this is going to bond us together. So you don't know if it's going to land on someone like that. You may have someone come in and think, I have absolutely got to do a party for my friend that's going through treatment. And all these hostess rewards are going to go to her, and she can get a lot of new earrings because she's going through chemotherapy and she has no hair. And the earrings are what make her feel pretty. You don't know how it's going to land on people. Okay. You can, and I'm going through a lot of scenarios, but I really feel strongly about all of this. And I want you guys to think of this of more just a sales event. All right. Even if you promoted Sparkle Prime Days. Okay. And you're like, I don't want to reach out again. That's not what it's about. You could have someone come in, like I mentioned at the beginning, that's like, this is what I need. This group of women is amazing. And this is going to be my bubble. And I need to become a stylist because I'm on tamoxifen for 5 years, which is the hormone treatment that patients go through that changes their life. It absolutely changes their life. They are not themselves for the time that they are on that. And this is the bubble. So our job is to get people in this community, in this group. And I don't want anybody, and I probably sound bossy, but when you come at something from love, you think, I need to get people in here because this could actually be something that has a bigger impact than just me getting some sales and me earning this bracelet and me earning that other bracelet and me earning more free jewelry and me getting a trip. It's so much bigger than that. And I want you guys to think of it that way. Okay. So I wanted to share all of that. Annette, thank you so much for sharing. You are not alone. Okay. You are not alone. So I want you guys to think about all you need to do is get people in there. We just need to bring our people. And so, okay, what else did I write here? I was really inspired in sharing this earlier. Okay, so you just need to get your people, and we are really going to pump. We are going to show. This is also an opportunity for us to show what our community is about. Now, am I saying invite people that are going through breast cancer treatment? Or no, you don't know what's going on in people's lives. This is also an opportunity, is a huge sponsoring opportunity, a huge recruiting opportunity, not for you to benefit from sponsoring, for them to find something that they didn't even know that they needed in their life. I was talking to a stylist in the last week or so, and she was telling me about another mom who is a football mom. And she was telling me about just a little bit that she wouldn't tell me specifics, but she was telling me that she's kind of going through a hard time. And she was like, Allie, it was very uncomfortable for me to suggest that maybe this could be something that could be like have a massive impact in her life. And it is absolutely something that's going to be have a massive impact in her life. And she was like, I mean, I didn't need another stylist, but like it felt so much better sharing it for her benefit than for mine. And so I want you to think of it from that standpoint too. If you have people that you would love to do this, I want you to invite them to this mega party to show what else our team does and how we're more than just selling jewelry. We're more than just a 2 and 4 sale. We're more than just a $300 item. We're more than just a bonus item. We're so much more. Like we have so much, it's more than just jewelry, right? It's so much more than just jewelry. Who has ever heard that before? So much more than just jewelry. So after, now I'm getting off my soapbox, but just for those of you that have never done a mega party, I want you to go and watch. And I think in Christy's team page as well, there is a video that she did, but I think everybody on here should be receiving a text this morning or have received a text this morning with the group link with this new resource that I'm very, very excited about, that we invested in having it created. And it is a board for mega parties. Okay. You love my soapbox. You get me on the topic of cancer, Amber, and I'm going to get on my soapbox. So we have, first of all, it's called Allie and Christie's, but that's just because that's all that could fit in there. Okay. So I know that there are lots of people here that are also on Tish's team. Okay. But it's called Allie and Christie's Team Mega Party. Y'all, this board is not part of the Treasure Tribe board. All right. This is separate. Exclusive access. All right. The goal of this was for you to literally have step-by-step instructions. I'm very well aware that our daily communication about how to run a mega party and what the tips are was like information dump daily. Very, very aware. It's all we had access to, and it's kind of a present over perfect situation, but y'all, this is pretty close to perfect. So if you're wondering, what are my daily steps? We're going to have daily things that that are going to be posted, but y'all, everything is here in this board. There's also, so like Wednesday, okay, look, here are some invites you could have sent out yesterday. If you didn't do that yesterday, go to Thursday. It says send more invites out, share on social, consider your own promotion, create an event in your VIP group. There are the invites there. Now you're not going to have to go look for the invites in the Facebook group. You know what also is amazing on here? Because the number one question that I get about mega parties, where's the link to the group? Where's the link to the group? Every single day in here, there is the link to the group. So you have everything that you need at your fingertips. The other thing, so it's every single day. There's exactly what to do. I'm not going to go through every day. Also, I want to show in here, there's a folder that says links, promos, and info. There is the link to the group. Hello. There is also a menu of events. So if you're like me and you're like, okay, I need to kind of see like a 50,000 foot view of what this looks like, there is a menu. Here's what's going to happen day to day. Thursday, open the group. Friday, there's a live about the 2 and 4 customer sell with Amy Shearer. Saturday, there is a live about the hostess perks with Sarah Catherine. Sunday, there's the actual party day. Monday, Tish is doing a learn more about Park Lane. Tuesday, it's follow-up day. Wednesday, and that's the closing day. And that's what I'm going to share with you. Okay. So I want to share with you that that's in there. There are best practices. There's best practices. There's more photos. All the thank you images you could ever need, okay, are in there for you to thank your customers in your own VIP groups. All right. Again, there are the invites and the cover. So this I am so freaking excited about, if you cannot tell, because I feel like this is going to be a huge resource for you to have everything at your fingertips. So how do you get the board? Okay, Sheila, you received it in a text this morning. It should have been in the text that went out this morning. So go look at your text from me, and there's a link to the board in there. If you didn't get the text from me, then we have a problem. We got to get you in there somehow. Okay, so second thing I wanted to share is maybe in a kind of an overview of what this mega party looks like. Okay. Yeah, Lisa, you don't get a text from me, but you got a text from Tish this morning, because I got a text from Tish. Let me just look at it really quickly. Okay. I have Tish saved as, yep, you got a text from Tish this morning, Lisa, because I have it right here and it has the link to the board right there. Okay. So this mega party, I want you to view this as an event. All right. So if you've never, tell me in the comments if you've never participated in a mega party. Put a 7 in the comments if you've never participated in a mega party. I wanted just to kind of overview how to approach this. All right. First of all, you invite people. The inviting and tracking. Okay. Thank you for sharing this, you guys. Inviting and tracking. Being your hostess and the stylist is the biggest job. Here's the deal. We are dividing and conquering, because all you have to do is be the hostess of this event. So be your best hostess. You won't have to do the group. You won't have to do the live. You do have to engage like a hostess, and you do have to personally invite like a hostess, and you do have to remind like a hostess. So be your best hostess. Big other tip is track it. All right. I want you guys to track what, like if invite your 60, okay, or 70, but personally message. What we don't want to do and what has very low impact. You got to think about impact, high effort, high impact, low effort, low impact. I mean, sorry, I might have just a little bit, but that's kind of the reality. Okay. You're either going to put a lot of effort on the front end and be the best hostess before the mega party on Wednesday, and you're going to have bigger results the night of and the day following. or you're going to have very low impact before the mega party, but you can 100% up your efforts afterwards with your personal reach outs and your personal follow-up and all of that. And your outcome will come, over the following days of the mega party. But what it isn't is inviting people to a group, meaning doing the invite button and engaging in the group and tagging people. That is absolutely, that's running a group. That's not marketing an event and grabbing people and bringing them to the event. So I want you to think of it very simply, like this is an event. It's in this group, but let's pretend that it's at a hotel and it's in a convention room, a ballroom, and it's all in person. What would I do if that were the case? Well, I would personally invite my people, okay? And I would tell them that this is going on and I would love to invite them to this. It's all about impact. And we have words, you guys, but it's all about impact. It's all about breast cancer awareness. This is what my team is doing. And I would love to personally invite you so you can be a part of what my team is doing for breast cancer research, okay? You have to invite everybody personally. And then if they say yes, send them that group link. I recommend that you ask them if they'd like an invite, because if you just send the group link, it's really hard to go figure out who's in that group. They could click it, join it, and then you don't know. It's not a conversation back and forth. Okay. Second thing is follow up with those. If you don't hear back from them, follow up the next day. Hey, just wanted to check and see if you'd like me to include you in this event. No pressure, but I'm really excited and proud about what this event is that we're doing. And I'd love to include you. Okay. So you got to follow up. So you got to have high numbers, reach out. I would suggest 60 and have a goal to get 25 to 30 people into this event. Okay. Into this group. I'm saying event. Don't think there's a Facebook event because there's not. It's a group. Then it's important to engage in there, watch the lives, tag your people. Every single one of the posts for the most part says tag your stylist, tag your stylist, tag your stylist. So go and respond to your friends' comments, your guests' comments. You do need to go in on each one of these posts and scroll the comments, you guys. I get notifications for literally every bit of activity that goes on in this group. Okay. Maybe not this one, because I think the group was created in Christy's account, but I can't rely on my notifications to see if my personal guests have interacted. So what I do is I go in each post, I expand the comments and look who has commented, and I go and respond. And the reason for that is because if I was in person at a party and I had people there, I would talk to them. I would be their hostess. I wouldn't be like, hey, and then be over here with my friends, right? So it makes them feel hosted. It's hospitality. It makes them feel hosted. And it shows that they're tied to you. You know what I mean? Like they feel like, oh, Allie's my person. I've been invited. I'm Allie's guest. She was my person that invited me. Like that's their ticket into the group, right? So that is also another really important thing in this. On Saturday, the day before the event, highly recommend creating a messenger thread and putting all of your people that are in the event in that messenger thread, but don't rely. I remember Amber sharing this on the last live that we did about the mega party. Don't rely on that for all of your reminders. Again, this is y'all, there are people that the last time I did a group messenger thread for a party, nobody got the messages. So it has to be a one-on-one as well. So that's why it's good to have a list of all your people. But I also, so that the personal one-on-one is really where you're going. It's the highest effort. It's the most effort. It takes the most effort and time. It's where you have the highest impact and you get the highest results. You can layer in, and I want to encourage you to layer in your VIP groups, talk about it daily, go live talking about it, create an event in your VIP group. Y'all, that is literally in this board. It is like, let's see, on Thursday, create an event in your VIP group. Okay. I don't want anyone to ever say they don't know what to do. Okay. So, but create an event in there, post some things in there about it. There are suggested words to say, but I would encourage you to make it personal in your VIP groups and talk about it. Also share it on social media, because they may not see it in your VIP group, but they may watch your Insta stories. They may see it on Facebook. So share in all your social channels. Okay. Someone likes or comments under one of these things, personally reach out. Oh, would you like to be included? I'd love to include you. You know, it's going to be a great event. We have a lot of great things going on in there, giving away great prizes. Okay. So that's really what I wanted. And we're going to be sharing daily tips in the bright lights. Okay. Tanya is sharing daily tips in the bright lights and going to be driving everybody to the board. Tanya is also for our team. She's going to be doing like a count up, right? Like our first goal is to get the group to 1,000. And then she's going to be doing giveaways as we get to certain markers. So that is also going to be happening as well. Okay. Hold on, I just lost my train of thought. I had something that I wanted to share about this. Crap, I totally forgot what I was going to say. It'll totally come back to me. Oh, the giveaways. Okay, that's what I was going to say. We need to have this in the board. I'm not sure that we do. So we're going to be giving away a bunch of pink jewelry. All right, here is how the giveaways are going to be done. Let me find this image. Like to find, does anybody ever look at their phone and they're like, gotta find an image? It's like impossible. Okay. We're giving away a bunch of pink jewelry. And then we have this really, really cute. Hold on, maybe I have this. Okay, here's how the giveaways are going to do, because this is one of the biggest questions that I get too. So the party is on Sunday and Wednesday is the deadline to get your orders in. Like that's essentially, it's going to be as simple as that. In the past, we've done 24 hours, then we're going to extend it. That is complicated. We realize that. We don't want to complicate anything. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central is the deadline to get your orders in for everyone to be included or in the drawings. Orders, hosts, everything. Okay. Signups. Tish is doing a learn more about Park Lane on Monday. So there will be a day dedicated to the opportunity and what it can do for you. So, I mean, anytime Tish speaks, like we got to get people there, but that is also, that is going to be happening. So Wednesday, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Central. This is all Central. I'm in Central. I'm talking off Central. 9 p.m. Central on Wednesday. I will go live and announce the winners. All right. So it's also something great. We talk about it all through the group, but they know 8 p.m. Central is their deadline. And at 9, you can let all of your customers that have shopped know, get on the live to see if you won. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see the cute image. Here is all the stuff that we're going to be giving away. All right. So we have a secret necklace. It's all pink jewelry. We have pink power. We have the sunset earrings. We have the Faye bracelet. We have a rose gold royal. We're going to be giving away 2 of each of these. Okay. This bag. What do y'all think about this Kurt Geiger bag? Y'all, it is like velvet. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be like the grand prize. The way we do the giveaways is they don't know what they're going to be getting. It's a surprise. And so they come back and post their winning thing in the chat, whatever they got. I know Sharon. Well, Sharon. Okay. Here's the thing we're throwing in there. Close your mega party Wednesday night stylist giveaway. Everyone that closes their mega party Wednesday night, next Wednesday, I think the date is the 19th, on Thursday, or maybe Wednesday, probably Thursday morning, Christy, Tish, me, we will have a post that goes up and says, if you closed your party last night, comment below with your party number. Every single person that closes their mega party on Wednesday night is going into a drawing. And guess what? We're going to give away one of these bags to the stylists. I'm so excited about that. Who likes that? Tell me if you like that. I would love to know in the comments. Put pink bag if you're excited about the pink bag. Y'all, this bag is amazing. It retails at like $300. Christy has it at her house. I was like, well, that was dumb. We should have had it shipped to my house since you're at your appointment. But anyway, so get your party closed by Wednesday night and you're going to be entered for the pink bag. I know. Anyway, so that is everything about the mega party. What are y'all's questions that you have? I would absolutely love to get your feedback, your questions. How do you feel about it? Tell me, Jennifer, you have your hand raised. I don't know if that's on purpose or accident or what. But.
Yes. Just, there's a lot of different parties going on. Is that correct? Because I think I was in the wrong group and then I noticed that Tanya invited me to the correct, right?
So I have to apologize. When I posted on Wednesday first thing, I actually accidentally posted the wrong group. So yes, that was the wrong group, but ours starts with 1016. We always have the date in our mega party group because we don't use old groups. We create a new group every single time because mentally I know that I will go invite people if there's a new group. If I go with an old group, I'm like, well, my people are in there. I mean, I get lazy. So if I do that, and I know other people do that too. And I think it's better for the group if we don't have to like revive an old group. So yes, our group has 1016 in the title of the group. So thank you for asking that question, Jennifer. What other questions do you guys have about Mega Party or thoughts? Like if you have like passionate thoughts on Mega Party, share if you feel like it's something. I'd love to know who like if there's anybody that uses these mega parties like religiously, share how you feel about them, share what you love about them. Sharon.
I just have a question. Are you going to be showing some of the holiday line during the party?
We won't have the jewelry by then. So no, we won't be showcasing the holiday line in this. And we honestly don't want to distract from the pink bracelet.
Gotcha.
We haven't had a lot of focus on this pink bracelet. I mean, we have, but there's been a lot of other things. There's been Prime Sparkle Days. There's been bracelet bashes. There's been a lot of things, right? So we're going to make a massive impact with this pink bracelet. It's not the only thing we're going to be selling, but that's really going to be like the thing that we romance and talk a lot about. So Mega Party won't be something that holiday line won't be a huge focus on this one. If you want to do something next week with your VIPs with the holiday line, I think that's a great idea.
Thank you.
Amy says the more you do, the better they get. I always use the hostess rewards and do a gift with purchase that your customers love. Amy, I'm so glad you brought that up. Thank you so much. So, Christy, actually here, I was going to show you all this video. Y'all can see this. I can't see myself. Hold on, so she has the purse at her house and she made this boomerang and she thought, so you can kind of see in real life. Isn't it cute? And Kurt Geiger is a couture designer. I mean, his bags are super nice. Amy, can you expand on that? Do you mind expanding on the more you do, the better that they get? Like, what do you feel like you've learned has made I don't know if you could actually share, but like, what do you feel like you've done that's made an impact, a bigger impact with each one? I don't know if you're in a place where you can actually
let me unmute myself.
Okay.
I wasn't on camera because I was eating. I was hungry.
You're fine. You're totally fine. Yeah.
No, I think obviously the more you put in it, the better it's going to turn out. And I've kind of trained my VIP customers to know what a mega party is. And now my VIP customers get excited about it. And they're like, yeah, I want to be a part of that. And I do personal giveaways for everybody that shops along with the free gift with purchase. I always use, I pick an item that's like $40 or less, and I always shoot to get 10 orders. And it's always panned out for the mega parties. I've never had to come up short. And I think they're just a great tool, especially if you're newer and you're not comfortable going live, or you don't have to do all that. And it's so easy. You just like Allie said, you're just the hostess and you follow the steps and it works. And it's just another fun way to layer in sales where you don't have the responsibility of doing all the posts and the live. And I think this one's going to make a big impact because there's so many people affected by breast cancer. And so I think, like you said, it's going to even touch people beyond just getting sales, and it's going to be really good. So I'm excited.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. The gift with purchase, and Corey, I see you have your hand up too. The gift with purchase that she's referring to. I always do that as well. I actually market it to where if we get 10 orders, then everybody gets X. With 10 orders, you basically have a $40 credit sitting with each order with the hostess rewards for those that have never participated in it before. So you pick an item that's $40 or under. If you're okay putting fast 50s on top of those $400, then you can pick an item that's $50 or and under. It doesn't matter, but there's lots of beautiful things. You can pick a pink item. You could pick, the hula earrings in blush. You could pick pink clover earrings. You could pick the opal pink impression earrings. We have a lot of really cute pieces. And so when we get to 10 orders, then everybody gets X You do have to send it all to yourself and then divvy it back out. So there is a little bit of an expense in there, but just know that you earned more because you did this promotion. The second thing is you could use the hostess rewards as a mystery hostess. And you could say, you know, one lucky lady will get the hostess rewards from this. Do you have to get to 10 orders to give away hostess rewards? No, even if it's $100 in free jewelry or $150 in jewelry or $200 in free jewelry, you could give that to one lucky shopper. And maybe you could even market it by saying, one lucky person will get this credit to keep or gift to someone who's going through breast cancer treatment. Like you can really use that, you know, and what you have to do in those situations is you have to do countdowns. You have to recognize every single person, because what happens is you can have customers sometimes are like, come on, y'all, let's get them in there. Let's get those orders. And it's for a good cause, you know? So Corey, what's your question?
Couldn't find the unmute button. Sorry. That was kind of what you just said was leading into my question. So because it's like a benefit thing, how should we be leading our customers to, this is how you support? Is it by purchasing the pink bracelet, or because I don't have a resource where I could like find people to give the hostess rewards to. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can still make it like a benefit-y way, but share that in the messaging and the inviting. Does that make sense?
The bracelet.
Okay.
The bracelet. Yeah, because Park Lane pays for that. This is not something that anybody has. There's a lot of other ways that people can do personal stuff, but that's a good question. I'm glad you're asking about that. Some stylists are doing, you know, the $25 thing. Some people are selling the impression earrings. Some are doing the care packs, but as a team, what we are talking about is the pink bracelet. And Park Lane, like this is not costing anybody money to be like, this is our breast cancer awareness thing. And when your people come in there, they're going to, I mean, it's just like if Kendra Scott was to host something, you could go and shop her entire store, but you know that one piece of jewelry is actually the breast cancer awareness piece of jewelry. So it's the same way. So it's the pink power bracelet. That's a great question. What other questions do you guys have? Yes, Sharon, you can close your party before Wednesday. So, Jerry's using, Jerry, will you expand? Do you mind?
I actually do have on makeup and a bra today, so I can undo. So, normally when I do mega parties, I do drawings, from my shoppers, and give away the benefit. So I usually do 5 drawings for $100 each, and then the zinger bonus items and the half price items. So my customers know that, and they're trained to shop with me, knowing the more they spend, the more entries that they have. But this particular party, I'm going to use all of the benefits to purchase earrings to donate to a local cancer treatment center. And I just happened to run across somebody recently because I was too lazy to call and make a contact myself. I had a hostess who works for this organization, but I mean, I think I could have just very easily called and said, I would love to bring earrings to donate to the women who are undergoing treatment. And they were tickled to death about that. So I'm just going to use all those benefits to get, the $20 to $28, like you've seen, do and donate those. And then I'm also promoting the pink power. So if they just want to shop, that they're also giving back by doing that bracelet. And then in the project broadcast that I sent out today, I was like, if you don't want to shop, but still want to participate, you can just donate money and I will purchase earrings that will be donated in your honor with your name. So I've already received one donation. It's from one of my stylists, which I thought was interesting. Like, you could do this too, but so I just posted it in my VIP group, and I just sent out the project broadcast today. So it'll be a little different because my customers are used to getting in that drawing and they love that, but I think they'll get on board for being a part of this way, because I do probably twice a month, a mega party, and just from my shoppers and the party I always have open. It's very rare I keep the benefits for myself anymore. If, I use my RRC for free stuff, and occasionally I use the free jewelry when we have new stuff come out for myself. but it's just a great, you know, using that, when you train them that you're going to be doing drawings, I think they realize how generous that you are to them. And I feel like they're more inclined to want to then be part of something and give back, because we've been generous to them for shopping with us. And so they like to be, I think people like to be a part of something.
I'm so glad you shared that. I hadn't thought about that. And this is all about giving, right? And so that's what I'm going to do too. I'm going to use my hostess rewards to go towards maybe pink impression earrings. I don't know. I'm all about the pink. When Christy was first diagnosed, it was like, I don't know, there's shame in it and you don't want to be reminded, and pink reminded you of stuff whenever she was going through it. I remember she was like, I hate this pink stuff. When you get further into it, it's like, you get past that. And I mean, I just freaking love pink because of it, because they need a community around them, you know, whether they're willing and able to talk about it or they're not. The pink is powerful. So thank you for sharing that, Jerry. I'm so doing that too. Any other questions, you guys?
I have a little quick comment, and that is, I know we've been talking a lot about reaching out to customers and stuff, but also remember as leaders to reach out to maybe a little bit less active stylists on our team and remind them it's all done for you. Everything has been done for you. Hey, just even if you got 5 people in there, here's the verbiage, here's this, what you could do. And let's do this because I know, you know, it's affected you in some way, that this, you can help make an impact, you know, all that, and like a little encouragement to those that, you know, haven't done stuff for a while.
That is so smart. Thank you. Thank you, Connie. You sure look pretty in your brilliant earrings. These are so pretty. Okay. Oh, the pink kiwi bracelet. Well, that's freaking cute, Amy. Oh my gosh, doesn't it have the little star on it? I don't know if I think it has the star on it. That is so cute.
So part of my journey was the surgeries. I had double mastectomy and then I had reconstruction, and I was laid up for several months. So I didn't have chemo, I didn't lose my hair, but I loved that I could see my hands. So that's my y'all have made me emotional today, but yes, that's my thing, is bracelets. So that's what I'm doing.
But y'all, Amy is going to be sharing her, you are right. You're going to be going live at the Mega Party and sharing her own personal journey. And, you know, when we hear these stories, like I'd never thought about that. Like the bracelet. I mean, that is, we are talking about that in the Mega Party. That's another reason people need to get these bracelets and give them to people, is because it's not all about the earrings for people. Not everybody goes through chemo, and you don't know those things until you hear the story. So thank you so much for sharing that, Amy. I'm sorry I made everybody emotional, but you know, emotion's good. It actually plunges us into action. I was like, this Mega Party is about heart. This is literally about what? Not us. It's not about us. So anyway, okay, y'all, we are at noon, and I don't know if y'all have any more questions, but I don't want to keep you any longer. I hope this is helpful. It's time to turn it up with our Mega Party, and yeah, get with your uplines. If you need more questions, let your upline know. Let your upline area leader, senior division leader, or division leader, let them know you're participating, because they 100% want to be there to help you. You know, make this as much as it can be for you guys. So, okay, thank you all. If we don't have any more questions, then we'll go ahead and jump off. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for asking questions, and thank you, Amy, for sharing. All right, see y'all later. Bye.